culture and background does not stand up and say, here is what God has to say about that. And we have an obligation to do that, to find out what is the nature and the character of Christ. How do we approach these issues biblically, and what kind of light should we be shining and shedding in light of the contemporary challenges that we face? And so when something happens in our world, and CNN reports it, and Fox News reports it, and the newspapers report it, and the culture is discussing it, and Twitter and social media is posting about it, and the church says nothing about it, it's almost as if we're saying that God isn't engaged in those things. And those things are so critical to our everyday life and our common prosperity. And so we have to speak, and that's what this series is intending to do. And one of the critical issues is this issue of racism and racial reconciliation. It's critical because it impacts everybody at every level of every ethnic persuasion and every background, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, or Asian, or whatever nationality you may come from or ethnic background you may have. Racism and racial reconciliation is a significant and important topic. And you and I need to know exactly how God says this ought to look and what God says about it. So our Bibles should be open to John chapter 4.